Since our last interview, I've gotten vaccinated.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've taken Moderna.
Okay.
And at this time, everyone in California has access to it 16 and up. Everyone in New York has access to it as well. You know, this is where my company is located.
Yes.
I feel lucky that my entire staff during the course of the pandemic, no one actually caught COVID.
Awesome.
Which is great. You know, it just shows how careful we were generally. You know, we didn't have, we had people work from home. We limited, contact. We had everyone wear masks.
Yes.
And now I'm seeing the majority of my staff get vaccinated as well.
Yes.
You yourself, have you gotten vaccinated?
I would like to stand on my fifth of privilege amendment. No, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna wait a little longer, but I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm not saying no to it. I was going a little longer because when you do get in your 60s, like me, you do think of what if even more. And I don't want to do it prior to something that I'm working on, just in case. So once I get close to this goal that I have, I will be taking it. But like I said, they don't know what's really going on. Every day, every week is something new. They're saying that you still could get the shot and still can catch COVID. They don't know how long it can last in your system. So what I'm thinking is just like a flu shot, like how you get your flu shot, but you got to get the shot every year or every 2 years. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it eventually is going to happen. It's like the flu, you're going to have to get it every 2 years because the vaccine that they created was for the one that started in 2019. There's new variants out now that they didn't make that for. So what do you do? And that's why they say you still got to wear your mask, still got to wash your hands, and you still can catch it. So I still wash even more than ever, and I still wear my mask. I try to stay away from people, and I pray at the same time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I took it, and I mean, it's like a weight has been lifted.
Okay.
I'm not as worried anymore being out and so forth. And yes, you can catch it. It's 97 or 95% effective. I believe Moderna's 95.
Yes.
Now, but the main thing is not so much that if I catch it, because obviously 5% of the people will catch it, but from all the vaccines across the board, what they're saying is that although you can catch it, there is essentially 100% chance that you will not end up in the hospital and die.
Okay. That's awesome.
Even if you do catch it.
Okay.
That's really the fear. If COVID was just you caught a really bad cold and you recovered, it would just be another whatever.
Yes,
but the fact that people were dying and ending up in the ICU, because look, I've had 3 of my guests die from COVID. Tommy Tiny Lister, aka Debo from Friday.
Yes.
He died a few months ago.
Yes.
Fred the Godson, the rapper, and Frank Collada, he's a gangster from Vegas. All 3 of them have died. And a 4th guest, Reggie Wright Jr., who used to be head of security at Death Row Records, has been on a ventilator for the last few months and has been in ICU. So we're hoping he's going to pull through. But when you're on a ventilator for months, it's a cause for very serious concern. So my whole thing was I was just worried about, as a 47-year-old man, catching it and ending up in the ICU, at which point, I remember when I interviewed Dr. Khan from Vegas, where you live, he says once you get into the ICU with COVID, you're at about 50-50.
Okay.
Half the people get out, half the people die.
Man.
So you got to keep that in mind.
Okay.
I took it. Now, if you want to hold on, I mean, that's cool. At one point, there might be vaccine passports where you might need it in order to fly to go to your shows. So look, you're pretty active. You've been doing shows a lot.
Yes. Yeah, I stay busy, but you're right. They're going to pass that motherfucking card. That card going to be,
I got mine, man.
Listen to me. I see it coming. I see it coming. It's going to be mandatory.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
Yep, I'm fine with it too.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with it too.
I'm fine with that. And actually, just today, they actually halted Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, because it was a blood clots or something?
Because there was 6 cases out of 10 million that caused blood clots, but it was enough of a reason to say, okay, let's just halt it for now. And that's what people have to realize, because everyone's like, all these people are dying from the vaccine, and they're just trying to cover it up. Now, when they see that there's a problem, they will.
And that's why I'm glad I waited, because I was gonna go with Johnson & Johnson because of the one-time shot.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I said, I'll go get one, but you ain't gonna get me back to that motherfucker twice. So
I got mine twice.
Well, good. For the record, I'm here. I'm definitely going to get it.
There you go. Well, you will join at least 120 million people, because that's how many people have gotten vaccinated in America already.
Okay.
About 500 million people have been vaccinated worldwide.
Okay.
So it's no longer, a test, like a lab rat test on people. You're talking about, by the time you get it, you're going to have close to 1 billion people worldwide that would have gotten it before you.
Yes. I'm okay with that.
Yep. Kim Kardashian is now officially a billionaire. And she's getting divorced from Kanye at the same time.
Right.
You think those two things are related?
I think she really would have stuck with Kanye. We talk about them a lot, me and you. I think she really stuck with Kanye. I think that she just got tired, or they probably got tired of each other. And, some things just can't last. I'm glad that they got a beautiful family. You see the kids? The kids are beautiful. So, I wish them well. And I mean, if I saw her, would I holler? Because I said to myself, if I saw Kim Kardashian, we were somewhere and we had a conversation, would my player instincts come out? Because I'm a player. I can see me somewhere and I see it just off of GP, because how I ran the streets with a lot of my homies back in the day. I sent over a bottle of champagne, but do I send over Moet? Or do I send over Ace of Spades? Do I got to really make a statement? Because she got good taste, right? I can't send Cooks. I can't send Cooks champagne. Now, is Moet still being disrespectful? So if I really wanted to make a true statement, is it Cristal, nicely chilled? Or Ace of Spades, really cold, with a man coming out with white gloves, and the gloves are so warm that you start seeing the heat. You know how when something is cold and it starts, that heat starts to melt the ice that's around it? Does that impress us? Is this a lot of things? Or do I just buy a drink and walk over and say, what are you drinking? And do you need me to do anything for the kids?
Hey man, listen, if somehow you end up with Kim Kardashian,
yes.
I will.
Let me tell you something.
Take my hat off.
Thank you. But here's my thing. See, you know why I can't date women that got children? Because I know who I am. Like, if I meet a woman, she got kids, and she cheat on me, I'm gonna leave your kids at the park. I'm out, bitch. I'm taking care of these kids, and you cheat on me? Where my kids? Bitch, they somewhere. I left them at the park at 3:30. It's 11 o'clock now. They could be any motherfucker where.